On January 6, 2021, a violent mob penetrated the U.S. Capitol in an attempt to stop the formal certification of the election of Joe Biden as president. The House Select Committee on the January 6th attack will soon begin public hearings. Representative Jamie Raskin of Maryland, a member of the committee, promises findings that will
be, I think, both agonizing and riveting for the country to see how close we came to losing it all.
But despite an early attempt by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to create a truly bipartisan committee, the panel is unlikely to produce results that will bring the country together. Here are 5 facts on the January 6th committee. There are 7 Democrats and just 2 Republicans on the committee. The first attempt to create a panel to investigate January 6th aimed at bipartisanship. It would have created a commission with an equal number of Democrats and Republicans. But just 35 Republicans joined United Democrats in voting to create it, and it was filibustered in the Senate. Pelosi then appointed a select committee herself. She named 8 members, 7 Democrats and Republican Liz Cheney. House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy had the chance to pick 5 others. 2 of those he nominated, Representative Jim Banks and Jim Jordan, had voted to overturn the electoral vote in 2 states, so Pelosi rejected them. She then added another Republican herself, Representative Adam Kinzinger. Cheney and Kinzinger were later censured by the Republican National Committee for taking part. The committee has obtained more than 35,000 documents and conducted more than 860 interviews. Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Jared Kushner have all testified, but the committee appears unlikely to subpoena Donald Trump himself. Last December, Cheney suggested that the former president,
Donald J. Trump, through action or inaction, corruptly sought to obstruct or impede Congress's official proceeding to count electoral votes,
which could carry a maximum sentence of 20 years. 4 Trump advisors, including former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, have been held in criminal contempt of Congress for refusing to testify. While he has not testified nor turned over a complete set of requested documents, Meadows provided thousands of emails and text messages that revealed the actions of key players on and around January 6th. Meadows also provided the committee with an outside Trump backers plan to have the president declare a national security emergency to delay the certification of Biden's win. The committee has spent $2.5 million so far and is expected to spend $9.3 million by the end of 2022. By comparison, the Select Committee created in 2014 to investigate the Benghazi attack spent about $7.8 million over 2.5 years. The January 6th committee's spending will accelerate as a series of 8 public hearings begin in June. An April poll found that 49% of registered voters thought the committee was doing important work, but with a wide partisan split. While 74% of Democrats endorsed the committee's efforts, just 23% of Republicans did. And 2/3 of the Republicans said the committee is too focused on the past, a position that only 18% of Democrats held. This mirrors public skepticism throughout the investigation. Last August, a Harvard CAPS Harris poll found that 58% of Americans thought the commission was biased. 1 month later, a Pew Research Center poll found that 54% doubted the committee would be fair and reasonable. And that's what you need to know about the January 6th committee. For all the facts from No Labels each week, as well as other exclusive original content, subscribe to our YouTube channel.